bang. Oh, bang. Oh, bang. Oh, bang. Oh. Don't move. Look at your right foot. Back. You have to have intent in your strike. When you shoot that first movement, it has to be an intent. Remember, there's a difference between placing the hand forward and striking. So when I make the movement, look at this. And I come forward. He stops the movement and I stop mine because it doesn't make any sense for me to go to a fighting stance and jam myself. So I go from here and then from this position I start executing other movements from there. Yeah. But it has to be an intent when you make that movement. When I make the first movement, look at this. I shoot that movement, then I follow. Then I follow. You see what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
I'm training myself to fight. Don't just go through the movement. Train yourself to execute these movements. Ready? Oh. Bang. Oh. Bang. Oh. Bang. Oh. Bang. Let me take this part. Look at my forward movement. When I make this forward movement, look at that. Then I come forward. Then I step out. I make the forward movement. Then I come forward. So I have a constant forward movement. You have a hesitation in your movement when you go from here. Then it's like you bring the body back, and then you come forward. The body can't retreat back. When I make the forward movement, I continue that movement. So I go from here, a hand snap, then I come forward. I'm following him, and I'm continue making the movement. But it doesn't hesitate and come backwards slightly and then go forward again. I'm trying to hit him on the first movement, but he shifts back away from it, and I cross over, and I'm following him, and I'm stepping through.
So like it's like you're using that right hand as a check.
As a strike, you
Yeah,
check.
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
What are you doing with your front hand when you shoot your front hand?
You keep it up. Like
No. Go to a fighting stance. I shoot this front hand. I want to hit him with this front hand. So when I shoot the front hand, I shoot the front hand. Then I continue that movement forward. Then I step out. I'm trying to hit him with that first movement. But he's shifting back, and I'm following him. Juwan, you step up. Juwan, and I mean not Juwan, Julius and Chris.
Am I doing it, Steve?
Front hand. Crossover. Ready. Oh. Make it smooth. Shoot that front hand and then crossover. You shoot that front hand and you're gonna stalk him. So I shoot the front hand, look at this. And then I ease the step forward. I shoot the front hand. I step in on this. I step in on the front hand. And then I ease across. You're not just running into him because you don't know how he's gonna respond to that movement. So you don't just shoot it and run forward. You shoot that movement and then you ease into it. Shoot the movement, and then you ease. Because he may stop right here and you can't step through. So you may just go to this position. He moves back Then you follow his movement. Back. You can't step forward and then put your right foot back. It can't be, you're going, you can't do this. You can't do that. You shoot the movement, and then you cross, and you go into a fighting stance, and you're done. So you have to decide whether he's too close, when you go to this position, whether he's too close for you to complete this movement, or if you have to just shorten it up. Ready. Back. You're hesitating though. You're shooting the front hand and then you're bringing the body back. This is continuous forward motion. Back. Back. Control that movement. Look at this. Look at this. I shoot this movement. When I shoot it, I'm stepping out. Then I come across. I step out, and then I come across. Don't run into it. Shoot it, and then come across and finish it. You see how I'm easing into it? Go shoot it. Stepping forward. Then I come across. With control. Shoot it with control. Step forward. Then don't bring the body back. You step forward and continue. 1, 2. The body doesn't come back. I step forward. 1, 2. A constant forward movement. Ready. Out. Back. Out. Back. Out. Back. Ease into it now. Let me take your spot there. Ready? You see what I mean? You can't pick up when you're moving back. Back. Shoot that front hand. Ready? Ease into it. So when I shoot it, look at this. I make this first movement. I go from here. Then I ease. I see where you're at. You're too close for me to step through. So this would be my completion, unless I was continuing my strike. But I can't do the step through because you're too close. So once I make the first movement off of this, and I go to here, I can't complete the step through. But I can see that because I'm not running into it. I'm not shooting it and then trying to run. I shoot the movement, go to the fighting stance. I shoot the movement, then I ease. You stop right there, I can't step through. The movement has to match your opponent. That's why you have to have control and movement. Ready? Back. Ease that foot across. Don't just go and step. Ease it. With control. Ready? You see how you're standing on one foot? Once you seen him stop, you should have been able to stop. So you should have just went from here, he stopped, and you go into your crossover. And you should have balance when you go into that movement. But not go into here and be like this.
I was
You go
about
to,
to do
what?
I was about to do
But even still, you still want to be here, and if that's your next movement, then you just shoot that movement. But you don't just stand here. It doesn't originate from here. It originates from the ground. You push off from the ground, and you shoot that movement in. One more time. Ready? Back. You're still running in. Do it one more time. Ready? Oh. Back. Make a fist when you strike. Don't shoot it with an open hand. You strike that with the knuckles. Send the knuckles in. Ready? Oh. Back. Chris, you do it.
Look at it.